Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about this combo right here, clove and rosemary leaves. So on my plate here I have about 1 tablespoon of clove, exactly 1 tablespoon of cloves, and on the other side I have 1.5 tablespoons of rosemary leaves. So we're going to be using this to make a powerful hair growth oil, and we're just going to infuse that into our oils. And what you need to do is you need to blend them. You can pound them if you want to, but we need them crushed. We need these herbs crushed, and I've gone ahead to pound mine. I pounded it, but if you have a blender you can blend it, but for some reason I just prefer to pound whatever herbs or leaves I have whenever I want to make my hair growth oils. So I've pounded this and this is what it looks like. You need them crushed. That way there's nothing that's going to hinder them from infusing properly into our oils. So whichever method you choose is exactly fine. So that is that. We're just going to go right into the video proper now. So for this hair growth oil I'm going to be using 2 different oils, and that is coconut oil and extra virgin olive oil. So I have with me a 1/4 cup, and I'm just going to go ahead to measure my oil in there. Since I'll be mixing the both of them, I'll just pour everything in 1 cup. So I've gone ahead to pour my extra virgin olive oil, and I'll go in with some coconut oil. Now the cup is full, so I'll just go ahead to pour that into our herbs that we've crushed, like so. And then that wasn't enough for me, so I just went in ahead with some more olive oil, and I was actually running out of it, so I just dumped everything into our mixture. So that is that about the olive oil. I've got everything there, and this is the quantity of oil we have in here, but I was still not satisfied. Okay, so I had to go in with some more coconut oil since I had run out of olive oil. So I've added the coconut oil, and this is the quantity we have. You can see where the herbs are sitting. You can see the level of the oil as well, so this is just okay. My idea was for the herbs to be completely submerged into the oil. So we are going to use a double boiling method for this, and you can see that I already have my pan with some water in it and it is boiling. So you just go in and put your bowl of oil and the herbs in it, and you allow the heat to steam up, and so that all the herbs will gradually infuse into the oil. So at first it's just going to be the normal way as it was, but then gradually you're going to see that the color of the oil will begin to change. So you just have to keep stirring it, stir gently as you go, so that all the herbs will mix up into the oil, and the heat will just keep infusing them into the oil. And you're just going to leave this on for a couple of minutes. Mine is just a little quantity, so it didn't take that long. So at this point you can see that the oil is way above the herbs, and at this point it is okay. Even the herbs have turned kind of dark brown, so at this point it is completely okay. So you're just going to take that off the heat. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cover this properly and keep it till the next day, and that's just for the herbs to completely infuse into the oils perfectly. So if you have a larger quantity you can leave it for more than 1 day, but mine is just a little quantity, so I didn't want to go overboard with it, so 1 day is just enough. So this is the following day, and My oil is perfect now, so I'm just going to go on ahead to strain it. So while we do that, we're just going to go over some of the benefits of rosemary leaves and cloves. So rosemary leaves add shine and luster to the hair. It unclogs hair follicles and prevents dandruff. It is also beneficial to moisturize the hair scalp and prevent flaking and appearance of dandruff. It is extremely beneficial to prevent graying of hair. So that is that about rosemary leaves, and I'm just mixing it up now so everything is well combined, and then I'll strain it. So I'm using my wig cap for this. You can use a cheesecloth or muslin cloth or anything you have. So moving on to cloves. Cloves boost hair growth by increasing blood circulation and enriching the scalp with oxygen. In addition to vitamins A, C, and K, they also contain iron, manganese, and potassium. Now, this not only adds strength to your hair, but also prevents it from falling out. Clove has powerful antiseptic properties that are useful in eliminating dandruff. The anti-inflammatory property of clove has a very soothing effect on itchy and dry scalp. So in general, we can just say that cloves eliminates dandruff, it adds strength to your hair, it improves blood circulation, it protects your strands from damage, and it controls hair loss a great deal. And then I forgot to mention earlier that in case you have the fresh rosemary leaves, then you can as well use it. It works the same. Well, I just prefer to use the dry leaves because that way it lasts longer. The shelf life is longer than if they were fresh leaves. So right now I'm done, so you can just see me squeezing the oil out of the wig cap, even though I was making a tiny mess. But that's that about the oil, and our oil is ready right now. So this is the quantity that we ended up with. I think roughly I ended up with about half cup of the clove and rosemary oil. That is about 125 mils thereabout. So this is our oil. Our oil is very much ready. And guys, rosemary leaves have a very sweet scent, and I don't need to talk about cloves because we already know how powerful the scent of cloves are. So a combination of these two just makes the oil smell divine. It smells divine. So when you apply this in your hair, just be rest assured that it's going to leave your hair smelling really nice. So I do not have a funnel, so I transfer the oil into my measuring cup, and I'm just transferring it into my bottle. So guys, our cloves and rosemary leaves hair growth oil is ready, and you can use this oil however you please, but be rest assured that it is going to work magic on your hair. It is not even a joke. I'm sure you must have heard about the buzz, and maybe you're thinking that, oh, this is just overhyped, but I am telling you that it is not overhyped. The hype is for real. It is for real. This oil is super powerful, and just invest in your hair. Get yourself some cloves and rosemary leaves and go on ahead to make your hair growth oil. So that is all about today's video. I hope you did learn something. If you love the video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the comment section, share the video to your family, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in my next video.